She took her ring off first. Those were the words that echoed in my mind as I sat in the quiet of our now half-empty apartment. I stared at the indentation on her finger where the band used to be, a ghost of our promises. My name is James, and Ava was my wife for 6 years. She was my everything. We met in college, both of us studying literature. Ava had this infectious laugh that made everyone around her smile, and she was always the life of the party. I was quieter, more reserved, but she brought me out of my shell. Our first date was a poetry reading, and I knew from that night that she was the one. We got married in a small ceremony, just close family and friends. It was perfect. The years that followed were good, filled with love and laughter. But somewhere along the way, things started to change. Ava got a promotion at work and became more engrossed in her career. I was proud of her, but it meant long hours and late nights. I tried to be supportive to understand, but I missed her. We stopped talking as much. Our dinners together became fewer, and the silences grew longer. I would wait up for her, but she often came home exhausted, barely acknowledging me before collapsing into bed. We started arguing about small things, dishes left in the sink, forgotten errands. I thought they were just normal couple fights, but they began to chip away at us. The real blow came one night when I found her sitting in the dark, tears streaming down her face. She looked at me with those beautiful eyes filled with sorrow and regret and said, "James, I don't think I love you anymore." I was stunned, unable to comprehend her words. How could she not love me? I thought we were just going through a rough patch, but Ava had made up her mind. She wanted a divorce. The next few weeks were a blur of painful conversations and paperwork. She moved out, taking her things and leaving behind an emptiness that seemed to swallow the apartment. I remember finding little reminders of her everywhere, her favorite mug, a hair tie, the scent of her perfume lingering in the air. I tried to understand where it all went wrong. Maybe I was too complacent, thinking our love could withstand anything. Maybe I didn't see how much she was struggling. I don't know. All I know is that she took her ring off first, and I was left standing alone, still wearing mine. I still see her sometimes. We share custody of our dog, Max. Those exchanges are brief and polite, a painful reminder of what we used to have. I see her smile, but it's different now, distant, like she's a stranger. Nights are the hardest. The bed feels too big, too cold. I lie awake, replaying moments from our life together, wondering what I could have done differently. It's a lonely road, moving on. People tell me it will get better with time, but right now, it feels like a wound that won't heal. I loved her with everything I had, and maybe that's why it hurts so much. She was my best friend, my partner, my love, and now she's just a memory. So here I am, trying to pick up the pieces to find a way forward without her. It's not easy, but I'm taking it one day at a time. I hope that someday, the pain will fade, and I'll be able to look back on our time together with more gratitude than sorrow. But for now, all I can do is hold on to the hope that the future has something brighter in store for me. She took her ring off first, and with it, a piece of my heart.